Test 1, 2. Let's do a check here. Check. Hit yours real quick.
Check.
Good. Fuck. 30, 97 seconds of information you might need. Or maybe don't. No, it's supposed to be fuck, we're still here. Damn it. This podcast is not for kids. Welcome to the Bays Boys podcast. Joe Skelly, tell me something so I don't have to sit here and talk to myself.
All right, so today, let's start off with, you ever heard of oil pulling?
No, but it sounds, I can't say it.
I mean, I've heard of this before, and I was just reminded about oil pulling. It's the act of putting a teaspoon of coconut oil in your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Swishing it around in your mouth for like 15 minutes to whiten your teeth and pull the toxins out of your bloodstream.
Yeah, I've heard of this. I think chicks that drink pumpkin spice do this.
I might know a
Shout
chicken.
out to the pumpkin spice girls. That's a thing.
My question is, how do they know it's pulling the toxins out of their blood? I mean, and I was told that the ancient Romans and Greeks used to do this.
Oh, you're talking about for other things. I thought we were talking about solely just for the teeth. Yeah. So a few years ago, what was it? It was quite a bit ago. That kind of had a full revolution around again.
Yes.
They had commercials where they were like, oh, if you take this and mix it up and then swish it in your mouth for a while and then spit it out, right?
Right. But then you're supposed to brush your teeth and then use mouthwash because apparently after it pulls all the toxins out of your mouth,
You got to put more in.
it gets stuck. The toxins get stuck to your teeth and you have to clean your teeth.
Ooh,
How do they know? You know what they say? Oh, the Romans and the Greeks used to do this. That's fantastic. Well, the Romans and Greeks used to do some other shit too that didn't make no sense, and so did the Egyptians. Because, going back in history, the Egyptians used to think alligator feces was a good contraceptive.
I'm sorry? What?
Yeah,
rub some gator poop on it before we do it?
No, they would use it like spermicidal cream. They would use.
No.
That seems like a really good way to get terrible infections.
Oh my God, what the fuck?
But now, besides the oil pulling, if that's supposed to whiten your teeth, right, that's a good benefit. Pulling toxins out of your body is a good benefit. But what about those pads that you see that they sell where you're supposed to attach them to the bottom of your feet?
Oh,
and
it sucks toxins out of your...
How? How does it suck transdermally through your skin toxins out of your blood?
It's a vampire. It's a vampire sticker. Vampire sticker.
Dude, write that down because we may need to make stickers for the vampire sticker.
Yeah.
And say, do not attach these to your feet.
Yeah.
We're not responsible for what happens.
I think I wrote and shook the table, so that's great.
No, whatever.
You're going to hear that. 30, 97 seconds of table shaking. So, yeah, let's see. Pulling toxins out of your thing. It's not wrong. I mean, so there is a huge correlation of like mouth hygiene to body hygiene, like how you feel. I said body hygiene, mouth hygiene to body hygiene. Yeah. Well, if your mouth smells like shit, you're not going to get anybody that's pretty to stand next to you.
This is true.
So that could be body hygiene.
And if you don't have good teeth, you can die.
Yeah, and then there's the fact that it'll kill you, infections.
Right. I also heard it's supposed to reverse cavity damage.
Is that a thing?
I don't know. I just heard.
I don't know. I eat a lot of Sour Patch, and there's no reversing that damage. Just, cavities are the worst. I pretty much do anything to avoid cavities, except for I'll eat Sour Patch.
Bags and bags of Sour Patch Kids.
Which kind of fucks me. I'm fighting a battle. It's a losing battle.
So listen, you've got... I got to switch gears because this is how my brain works, right? You got a lot of pets in the house, right?
Yeah, I've got quite a few. I've got, yeah.
All right. And your pets all have names.
Yep.
And they have personalities.
Yep.
If your pet could watch a TV show, what would your TV shows where your pets watch?
Yeah. Okay. So that's a good question. I kind of wish the wife was here because she would know better. That's a great question.
Are you like 100%? It seemed like you're detached from your pets.
I mean, not my dog.
Listen,
But ever since he got slugged by a car, he doesn't care. He just lounges about all day. He thinks he's like Jabba the Hutt or something. Not quite as fat, but homeboy just chills all day, does nothing, just has that carefree life, lays on a pillow all day. Fucking
just lays on his pillow and he looks at you when you walk by and he goes, Ungawate Chewbacca.
Yeah. Exactly.
The Wookiee.
Eats everything all day. Yeah. No.
So, okay, all right. So let's just take it to him. So your dog that got hit by a car.
Yeah.
He's now a little goofy.
Yeah.
Right? Not to be offensive, but he's
a
little off.
He's a little off.
He's a little off.
Yeah.
If he could sit and choose any TV show to watch, what would it be?
This might be the hardest thing anybody's ever asked me. Like right off the rip, I'm like, what? I feel like I want to go ask him, but
he might tell you.
And then we're gonna have other problems. We can't release this podcast.
So no, listen, I've got 2 dogs.
Okay.
Right? The one, the female, the mom.
Right.
She's like a cross between Southern aristocracy and trailer.
Ooh, it's a good mix.
So for me, I feel like when I wasn't home, if she were just lounging about and she had the TV remote, like half the time she might be watching, what's that Texas makeover where they go into these houses and they make over the houses and they make them look beautiful, right?
Yeah, I don't watch any of those either.
She would be watching those homemaker shows, and then the other half of the time she'd be like watching The Real Housewives of Atlanta, or she'd be watching another episode of Maury Povich.
Is that a show, Real Housewives of Atlanta?
Oh yes, yeah.
A real show?
Yeah, it is a real show. It's like a reality show.
For what? Like rappers' moms or what the fuck?
Yeah, it's all these high-end people's wives, and they all
in Atlanta,
and how their lifestyle as a group of friends and how they talk shit about each other behind each other's back and try to bang each other's husbands and do dirt and then still want to be
amazing.
Southern upstanding people.
That is amazing.
Right.
What show I'm about to text somebody and ask them.
Yeah, ask him.
What show would Bassie watch?
Now, the boy dog, who's the son, I'm 100% convinced, because he's such a goofball, he would watch like Canine Cops.
Yeah,
right?
that makes sense.
It'd be like an episode of Cops, but only for dogs, right? And they'd be sicking canines on people, right?
Oh my god!
And then
they rate the entry, like how the dog entered the car and shit. They're giving them points and stuff.
It would be like the canine cop just tearing somebody's ass off, and my dog would be like, "That's my cousin. That's my cousin," and I'd have to look at him and be like,
"We're related.
Stop fucking lying. That's not your cousin on TV tearing that dude's ass off." Yes, it is. No, it's total fucking bullshit. But let's all be real. We all have the pets. We love our pets, and we know their personalities, and we know. Just ask yourself, what TV show would they watch when you're not around?
Cats would be weird. Like, I don't know my cats that well. I don't do cats that much, but I have them because I have a daughter.
Would they be watching ghost shows?
Dude, I don't know.
That's a tough question, right? If you have cats, would they be watching like Ghost Adventures, or would they be watching horror movies and think it's amazing? Because they're all sociopaths, right?
Yeah. You've told me you believe that.
All cats are sociopaths, right?
You think they're all crazy?
They're all insane in their own way, right? Pound for pound, the domestic cat kills more animals on Earth every year than any other animal.
What? That can't be true.
Without question. Outdoor cats and indoor cats, pound for pound, kill more things. They kill bugs, they kill rodents, they kill birds, they kill everything.
Huh.
You think about how many cats are out there.
Yeah, that's interesting.
If we didn't have cats on this planet, how bad do you think this planet would be overrun with other animals?
Right.
Right? Now, that being said, what would they be watching shows on Ed Gein?
I'm not sure. I haven't watched a lot. I feel like your male dog would watch cartoons.
Yeah, yes, he would probably watch.
I've met that guy.
What cartoons would he watch?
Maybe a Johnny Bravo.
Well, Johnny Bravo. How about, what is that? Adventure Time?
Adventure Time.
Or what's the one with the box of French fries and the meatball?
Oh, yeah, I'm not that hip. What was that fucking show called? What's that show called? How are we really That's like one of the most
Dude, I love
Aqua
that.
Teen
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Force or some shit like that.
He would totally watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force and K9
I could
Cops.
definitely see that.
And
Maybe
K9 Cops.
maybe Reno 911.
Reno.
Yes. Dangle or what the hell's
Dangle.
that? What the hell's that
Lieutenant
guy's
Dangle.
name? Dangle or Dango or Dingo or the
Django.
guy with the
Django
high
Fett.
shorts.
Yes.
Yeah, he's the best.
He is the best. Or Terry, the guy on the roller skates.
Oh my god, I forgot about that guy. I haven't seen that show in a long time. It was a good show.
I mean, this is a good show. Did you get a response?
She didn't. I texted her and I said, "What do you think your dog would watch?" She said, like she's thinking.
Okay.
So she must be thinking. I think he'd watch like soap operas because he seems like a little sad puppy, you know. And I remember the day he came home from being out for like a month after getting hit, and like he saw everyone was excited. He ran up to the bed upstairs, and that's like where he's been since.
He said, fuck being outside.
Right.
Never again.
Yeah.
I'm only going out long enough to release myself and then
Right.
go right back in.
Yeah. He loves his walks, but he's definitely way more cautious about running away. I remember the first time he got out after he got hit, he like ran outside, pissed, and ran right back inside instantly and was like, fuck this place. Yeah, exactly. That's what it was, I think. Because like, he was like, I know what happens now if I leave. Fucking car's going to get me. Maybe he'd watch like Spanish novellas.
Oh.
He seems like that.
With Eric Estrada?
Yes.
That would be amazing.
That's
That would be amazing. Do you think he would teach himself Spanish off of the Spanish novellas?
Oh yeah. He's
Yes.
a little half pit bull. He's smart as fuck.
Yeah, so he's laying and watching the novellas, thinking about how fucked up the story is and what he would do if he was in that, like, the lead character's role.
Right.
What's the one you always watch with the one guy with the two chicks, or was that
yeah.
Eric Estrada's one?
Yeah. What is it? Los Mujeres Dos Caminos or some. I don't remember what the fuck it's called. I can't even say it, but it was weird. I remember watching that as a little kid and just wondering how this guy clapped two very beautiful broads as a truck driver. I'm like, damn, truck driver's got some clout.
Which goes back to me watching all those truck driver shows as a kid. And like BJ and the Bear, my man driving around his big rig with his pet monkey, and you're like, man, these dudes, and they were always going into these bars and getting liquored up after they get done driving, like at a pit stop, right? And they'd be picking up on the hottest chicks in the bar.
Right.
But
maybe there is some clout to that. Truck drivers control everything.
No, but as an adult, there's
As an adult, you just think of a fat guy with a trucker's hat and like some porn window visor.
and sweatpants.
Oh, dude. Not even sweatpants, man. I don't think I've ever seen a trucker with sweatpants on.
Oh,
I'm not joking. I know they exist now.
I at this truck
But-
stop I happen to frequent, you see them all. They're always
Wait a minute. Joe Skelly.
No, not
are you frequenting the
getting
truck? You're
gas.
not- are you
Getting
sure?
gas. Getting gas. Sir.
Not ass?
Not ass.
Getting gas,
I'm
not
not.
ass.
I'm not a lot lizard, right? Because as an adult,
Ooh, is that what they call them?
that's what they.
What are
call
the
them.
other codes while you were there that you learned? Did you get a map? Are there hand signals? Wait a minute.
Some secret handshakes.
Fuck. We're going too deep. Let's reel it in. 97 seconds of trucker stop handshakes. Fuck. That's horrible.
Look, you could buy handmade baskets at the truck stop. You
Oh my God.
just got to remember, they're not handmade by the people selling them, right?
Fucking Amish people. That's right, Amish. You're not listening to this anyway, so I don't feel bad. Just keep that Amish mafia to yourself with your fake Chinese baskets.
Straight gangster, bro. Straight gangster. But like you see these truckers walking around in there, and the guys are wearing like sweatpants or like gym pants or track pants.
I mean,
know?
I believe it. Long gone are the days of big belt buckles and fucking tight jeans.
Yeah, it's not very comfortable when your ass is in the seat of a truck for like
Your balls feel like they're wrapped in a fucking rubber band
for
with your
12
fucking blue jeans.
12 hours a day. Maybe that's why they need the lot lizards to help
my
that
God.
to help that rubber band ball
Well,
symptom.
then how are you peeing into a cup or a Ziploc bag if your fucking dick's all crimped up with a fucking tight pair of Levi's?
you,
Like,
you
it's-
can't.
Yeah.
You can't.
What are you
So-
pulling them down halfway?
so-
then you risk pissing on your balls and your asshole because you missed the bag. And while you're driving, mind you, you're driving this big fucking truck, right, dude? We've talked about this, but they had that freeway, bro. You just drive down those certain freeways and they got fucking piss bags everywhere. And I'm like, dog, why are you doing this?
And gallon jugs full of piss.
Oh my
gallon
God.
jugs. So maybe that's why everybody switched to the comfy pants.
Right.
Is for ease of urination.
Do you think if you Google secretly like a contraption to piss while you're driving, they
Dude, there
invented
is
them?
one.
Get out of here.
There is one, bro. Listen.
I'm not Googling that because I don't want to have fucking dick ads all over my Instagram.
Listen, if you wanted to be straight gangster and you needed to drive somewhere and you needed to go 18 hours straight and you didn't have time to stop to piss.
Bro, I'm stopping.
Listen. Get yourself a condom catheter that goes to a bag.
No.
Slide that sucker on.
No.
And just run it up your pant leg.
Condom catheter.
And just piss in that bitch.
Coming.
Just piss in that bitch all day long.
No, I'm good.
And then you could take your catheter bag.
Oh my God.
And whip that sucker out the window. You know, the thing looks like a whoopee cushion, right?
Yeah, you know it does. A whoopee cushion with a fucking hose coming out of it.
Full of piss.
Fuck out of here. I'm good on that shit. I'm too much of a germaphobe.
So, what other pets do you have? I mean, you got cats, you got
cats, dogs. I don't have any. I used to have lizards, but they all passed, sadly.
What would lizards watch?
Bro, lizards would watch other lizards eat stuff.
So they'd be hooked on like Discovery.
Like Discovery, yeah.
Just
National
nonstop.
Geographics.
They'd just be watching that
I
shit.
see it.
24/7.
Except for our one lizard, we named her Sarah, after Sarah Connor, because she would attack you every time you went in the tank. So I just called her Sarah Connor, because she was always trying to escape, too. Like, you'd open it, she'd try to jump out of the fucking tank, and you're like, dude, what are you doing? Like, don't be crazy. But she was crazy. Yeah, so she'd watch Terminator.
Oh, she would watch. All right, so that's the exception to the rule.
Yeah, even the crappy episodes of, like, television Terminator.
Right.
Including the movies, but, like, the TV show. But the rest of them would be like on National Geographic. You know, they have movies about this. They're actually some of my favorite movies. I'll watch like Dog's Life, Bug's Life movies all day. I think they're fucking hilarious.
Those movies, yeah, they're made for children. They're political statements.
I kind of knew we were going there with that. I was thinking you were going to say something else when you said they're made for children. I'd be like, well, what can I say? I don't like to think too dynamically.
Listen, Bug's Life is about an insurgency against a grasshopper totalitarian government.
Fuck. Don't ruin it, man. Those are the only things I can watch anymore that are any good. I can't watch adult movies anymore. They're just too fucking depressing.
You can't watch Smurfs either.
Oh, God. Yeah, you said something about that once.
Yeah, because the Smurfs are all fucking commies.
Yeah, there it is.
You know how they're all commies?
Because they listen to one guy?
No, listen, they're all wearing the same clothes, except for Papa Smurf. And what's Papa Smurf wearing?
Oh, that's right.
He's wearing all red.
Red or something?
He's wearing all red, right? He's got that beard that beard like Stalin, right? He's got that Stalin look going on.
97 seconds of Smurfs.
All of their names describe their jobs.
Really?
Handy Smurf.
Oh no, what's his job? He's hanging out at the truck stop looking for sweatpants wearers.
No, he's the handyman of the village, right? Vanity Smurf, right? Then you got Brainy Smurf, the super smart one, who's like the minister of disinformation for Papa Smurf, right? Because he's always running around the village going, Papa Smurf always says, he's keeping people in check, right? And he's also the rat.
Oh no.
Gargamel represents the United States.
Here we go.
And Azrael represents the might of the U.S. military.
There's an what? What's an Azrael? The cat?
Azrael the cat, right? The cat that goes in there and just rips up their village, and they always got to rebuild. And think about that ogre, that big stupid ogre who walked around and ate rocks. That dude represents the United Nations.
I thought that was Diamond Dave.
No.
The way you described it, that's what I was thinking.
Now you're circling back around. I like that.
I have to.
Circle back around the old Diamond Dave. No, the ogre walks around, eats rocks, right? He's slow, he's stupid, he eats rocks. That's like the United Nations, right? And then you've got what? Grandpa Smurf.
What's he do?
Grandpa Smurf wears all gold, right?
I've never watched the Smurfs. I mean, I've seen it in like scrolling through the channels, but I never stopped on it to watch it.
You're gonna be fucked up next time you watch it, right? Grandpa Smurf
I'm not trying to watch that shit now.
Grandpa Smurf shows up, right? He's wearing all gold because he's Lenin. He's like the ideal of what communism should be. All right,
but
and there's
will
only,
never be.
Listen, right, but will never be. There's only one female Smurf in the entire village, and Papa Smurf controls the breeding.
Oh, that's demented.
He controls breeding.
No
bro.
kids can listen to this.
Right.
Don't tell your kids about
Smurf
this.
will be born on a blue moon.
Is that a thing?
That's what they said in the show.
What?
Yes.
Are there any baby Smurfs in that show?
They had one, I think.
That's fucking creepy.
Born of immaculate conception, because you never saw the female Smurf
dark.
pregnant.
This has gone very dark. She's the Virgin Mary, bro. What the fuck?
What do you think Joseph said?
Who?
Mary's husband.
Oh, I don't know nothing about that.
Well, we'll just leave that alone because that'll get super dark and people will be pissed.
This already is dark.
People will be pissed.
Smurf fans all over the world right now are pissed about what we're saying.
I'm sure.
You're going to get like fucking, you're going to get water balloons full of fucking blue paint thrown at your house.
For revenge?
For revenge.
Fuck you, Smurf hater.
Yeah.
They're not commies. Dude.
Smurfs were the real.
Smurf berries are the opiate of the populace. And who controls the production of Smurf berries?
Oh, no.
Fucking red-wearing fucking Papa Smurf commie leader himself.
You're going to take this political.
Oh, dude. Dude, they were trying to indoctrinate you as children.
I mean, if we're going that way, we can say that about everybody.
No, but look, what did Gargamel want to do to the Smurfs?
I thought he wanted to use them for magic or some shit.
No, he wanted to boil them down into gold.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Do Smurfs turn into gold when you boil them? The fuck kind of weird shit is that?
Because I'll tell you what, I'll go find a Smurf village tomorrow and boil all them bitches. I will boil all them fuckers down.
All you're really going to get is blueberry mush. It's going to be like really shitty tasting. It's going to be nickel flavored blueberry pudding. Oh.
That's fucking gross as fuck.
Put a little salt on there. Get some grits.
Mix it in. Mix it in with your grits.
Oh fuck! It's grits toppings.
Here's the. I'm gonna go back because I have to go back because it just popped in my head again. Here's the other show I think my female dog would watch.
Okay.
All right. She had a boyfriend. She had a boyfriend named Rico.
Oh, so she's watching like fucking Narcos?
No.
Oh.
Rico bedded her, and that's how she got pregnant, right? But Rico left after he found out she was pregnant.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say something, but that's not
again. So her ass would be on Maury Povich doing the lie detector test.
Oh my god! You just threw your dog under the bus, so to speak, right there.
Because she would straight go hood on Maury Povich and be like, "He left me and my son." I'm telling you,
bro.
And they'd do a DNA test, and Rico, I know Rico would be like, "That's not my boy. That's not my boy."
Oh my
And Maury
god.
would come out and be like, "The lie detector says
you are the father."
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. And then she'd go home after she felt like she had this victory over Rico for abandoning her and the baby.
But life would go back to the same.
And she'd go back and watch those shows where they're rehabbing houses.
Right.
And like maybe she'd be watching Martha Stewart, getting some tips on how to.
Jesus, while she's in prison with Steven Seagal.
What's Martha, he in prison for now? Tax evasion? Is he did he become a sovereign citizen like Blade?
No, he got busted like a spy. He's a spy.
He's a spy.
Martha, when I fold these sheets, they never hit me once. When I was in Japan, they taught me how to fold these sheets real good. They also taught me how to run aerodynamically with my arms as propellers.
My man runs like Naruto.
He runs like Naruto if Naruto's arms were broken and fucking turning in the wind like a goddamn biplane, fucking propellers and shit like that, whatever they're called. Oh my. We should leave old Steven alone. He's busy doing God's work right now in the Ukraine.
No, he can't even get into the Ukraine. They banned him.
He was already there. He's a ninja.
He's
got
banned
CIA
as a national
connections.
He was banned as a national threat.
Not to get on our boy again because he's a national icon, but there is a real interview where he's like, "Yeah, I was connected to the CIA." I'm like, bro, you gave an autograph to a CIA member once, probably is what the fuck happened there. Dude, you need to chill the fuck out.
You gonna tell me Steven Seagal would blend in? Would he be a good spy? Like, where would he blend in with those sunglasses, those John Lennon sunglasses and his ponytail? Where would he blend in?
The sunglasses are what make him look better than that fucking squinty eye look he gives you. What are you doing? You're going to attack me? Nobody hits me. Don't you know I work with DMX? Fucking guy. You know, it wouldn't be so bad if he wasn't a fucking crackpot. He had good things going for him. Why are we lost in this tangent again? 97 seconds of Seagal. Maybe we should just change our fucking podcast name.
No.
This is the Seagal show now.
No, it's never the Seagal show.
This is the ponytail sheriff show.
No, it's not.
Ponytail sheriff.
You know, he never lost a fight as a sheriff.
You know, if I found out that ponytail was fake, I would just die.
You don't think it's like he's not wearing
Tape on?
like a toupee or something?
Fuck.
Like a wig with a long ponytail?
Oh my God.
Like nobody knows this, but he lost his hair like 20 years ago.
Is he fucking Italian? Like, I'm not even sure what he is.
No.
I gotta look this up.
That's the mystery of Seagal.
It's classified.
It's classified.
97 seconds of classified. What the fuck, bro? Let's get back to it. Hold on. Let's revert back. What show would your pet watch? God damn it. One of those cats out there would be like an engineering cat.
Okay.
Like watch engineer shows.
Okay, like bridge building?
Right.
Or demo. Would you watch building or demo?
Demo, because they destroy shit. Like, you know, so I heard a bunch of rumors about cats before I got a cat. I never wanted a cat, ever. I told my youngest daughter, that she could have a cat when we moved into a house. I told her that, and 2 years later, we moved into a house, and within 6 days, she was like, "Daddy, can we get a cat now?" And I was like, "What? How do you even remember that?"
Well, I had promise.
So I had to get one. I know so little about them that apparently you guys in the Midwest, are we in the Midwest, Mid-East? Where are we? Whatever. We're in the mid something. It's fucking slow town is what it is. Slow motion. I'm just joking. I love our town. But anyways, so apparently I know so little about cats, you're not even supposed to buy them, because I tried to buy a cat and my wife laughed at me. She was like, "You don't buy cats. They just give them away for free everywhere." And I was like, "What? Why would they give away cats for free? They don't give away dogs for free." Although I did get a free dog once. But
what kind of a dog was it?
Well, the lady who told me it was free she said it was going to be a 30-pound pit bull, that they were runt dogs, and that like the father was a Rottweiler and then the other dog was like a tiny dog. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense, but I'm not going to argue, because she said all the dogs were 30 pounds and within like 6 months that dog was like 50 pounds. So she was way off.
Way off.
But I got her out of a basement, so basement dogs usually are the best.
Okay.
They last longer.
Okay.
Usually.
Is that because like when they're in the basement they were conserving energy in the dark?
I have no fucking clue. I don't know. I'll tell you what though, of all the dogs that I've paid for versus the dogs that I got for free, the free ones have lasted the longest, and the ones I've paid for specifically, they didn't turn out so good.
Do you buy puppy mill dogs?
I do. So here's what doesn't make any fucking sense. They're like, it's a puppy mill. How is that any different than your Nikes? Somebody's got to make the fucking Nike. Somebody's got to make the puppy.
So you went there.
You went there. I'll go there all day. Fuck Nike.
Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah. Fuck Nike.
Fuck Nike. And
why? Why? Because they use kids? Kids got tiny little hands, so they do better, tighter stitching. Oh
my God.
They're learning a skill. It's development for them as adults.
Well, why didn't we teach them how to shoot hoops like LeBron then?
Because not everybody could be the GOAT.
The king?
The king.
Bro, he's not the GOAT. Michael Jordan's the GOAT still. LeBron can't cover the fucking rates that Michael did. I'm not even a basketball fan, but I know that.
Okay.
It's like people who talk about, Marshall. They're like, well, he's not the GOAT. Yeah, but he is. Because across the board, we're not talking about like who makes the best music. Because if we're talking about numbers, you're talking about who sold the most.
Okay.
Even though, again, it's kind of contradictory because Michael Jordan is still the best basketball player.
We have gone so many different directions.
Yeah, let's get back to it. So he's watching engineering. Oh, but the point of the cat thing was, and I was saying never had a cat, was I didn't believe that cats will knock shit off counters.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
No.
I've never heard of that before.
Listen, I
seen it in the movies. Remember we said I was watching the kid movies?
Yeah,
and we watched the cat fucking push it off?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was real.
True. I had a cat named Henry Miller. Henry Miller was a Hemingway cat.
With a D?
Yeah.
Henry.
Henry.
Okay, I'm making sure.
So he was a Hemingway cat, right? Polydactylated cat.
What the fuck does that mean?
That means he's got extra toes on all of his feet. It's a specific breed. Yeah, so it looks like they're wearing mittens on all their feet.
Oh my God.
And being a Hemingway cat, I thought it'd be ironic to name him Henry Miller. I know, another great author, right?
Okay.
So this cat would sit on my coffee table and look at me.
No way.
He would look me right in the
those
face
ones, huh?
and just push shit off my coffee
That's
table.
fucking wild.
While looking at me.
That is wild.
That's a motherfucker, right?
No. So
that's a straight fuck you.
So we think they're motherfuckers. Maybe he saw you playing fetch with a dog and is like, hey man, this human likes to play fetch. Let him fetch something.
Oh, he wanted me to be the fetcher?
Right. The cat was trying to play a game. He's like, fetch human, and then he throws it and he's like, man, my human's too fucking stupid. He doesn't pick his shit up. That's the adult movie. That's how that movie really plays out.
I have the dumbest human on the planet.
You think your human's dumb? I dropped 10 fucking glasses this week and he cleaned it all. You should see my human cleans up shit. But he left some under the table. He didn't bother cleaning up under the table. My human's super dumb. He can't even find all the shit that I dropped. What the fuck? That's what's really happening in their minds.
There's no doubt. There's no doubt because they're fucking crazy.
That's what I hear. And I have a stress eating cat who is like he has anxiety. Like he looks at me and I walk towards him, he backs up. I walk towards him, he backs up. I walk towards him, he backs up. The other day I backed him into his food bowl. Like he wasn't backing up towards his food bowl, but once he backed up enough that he saw his food bowl across the room, he looked at me, ran to the food bowl and started eating. And the only reason I know that it's legit stress is because this motherfucker was eating like he'd never eaten before. He was like, you could hear him chomping. And I'm like, dude, you're a cat. I'm not supposed to hear you chomping like a dog, I don't think. And it was weird. And then I went over to him and he like looked up at me real menace-like and then went back to eating super fast again. And then I went to pet him and he moved his body over a foot, but like his head pivoted on the bowl. So his head didn't move, but he just moved his fucking body while he's chomping the food. And that's when I realized he's just got anxiety.
So my question is, do you purposefully play with his anxiety to make him stressy?
No, I didn't know.
How's he not dead? How's he not dead? How's he not blown him? He eats like a goldfish,
bro,
is what you're telling me.
6 months old and he's like 15 fucking pounds. And the vet was like, yo, your cat's obese. And I'm like, well, okay. Like, I don't know what to say to that. Like, what do you want me to do? You want me to tell him not to eat?
Take the food off the floor.
I can't. I got 2 other cats. And he'd be stealing all their shit sometimes too. And then the dog food too.
God.
He's a fat fucker.
You know what?
I started calling him Moto Moto after the hippo from that other kid's movie, Madagascar.
Yes.
Moto Moto. The name's so nice you say it twice. You know?
So
like, Moto Moto.
This is my question.
He's a fat fuck.
I can't even.
His name is Tiger. I named him Tiger because he looks like a tiger. And when I found him, he was fierce. When I went over to my friend's house and he was fighting everybody.
He's not so fierce now?
No, now he's just a fucking fat fuck and he just eats all day and avoids me. I also hit him with the door once, with the studio door. I opened it at full speed. Donk. I just seen him running across the room and I'm like, oh no, my cat hates me.
Now he's going to go eat 2 bowls of food.
Right. I've always wanted one of those.
Dude, your cat's going to have diabetes, bro.
Is that a thing?
That is a thing.
What does he get that from?
I don't give morbidly obese at 6 months old.
I don't give him any Sour Patch. I'm going to have diabetes. I hope he doesn't have diabetes. That would be sad.
He's going to have the sugar, bro.
Oh, no.
And they're going to start cutting toes off of his feet.
I'll only let him drink water.
That's good. You don't give him soda.
Do you know how I got my youngest son to drink water?
Oh, my God. I can't even believe it.
I told him.
I just said soda.
Oh!
Pop.
It's called soda.
It's called pop.
It's called soda.
Fuck, we're back on this.
What was his name? Soda Pop in the movie. Stay Gold.
And where was he from?
Stay Gold.
Where was he from?
Oh, fuck, dude. Don't ask me history questions right now. I can't write a book report. I'm tired. You know I've been up. You know I was working all weekend. Don't fuck with me. It doesn't matter where he's from. You want to know why? Because no matter where you go, it's called soda.
Stay Gold, pony boy. Stay Gold.
So, you know, I got my youngest son to drink water. I told him that if you don't drink water, he'll get diabetes.
You want to talk about instilling panic into children?
Bro, he drinks tons of water. The only problem is when the doctor asked him, like I took him to the doctor and the doctor's like, you drink your water for good water and stuff. He's like, yeah, I don't want diabetes. And he told the doctor that. And the doctor's like, what? And I'm like, well, doc, the kid wasn't drinking water. I had to convince him. I'm like, dude, you got to drink more H2O, not Gatorade.
So is this guy going to rat you out now?
Oh, he probably is.
He probably is.
Fucking Gestapo motherfuckers.
Stay out of my home.
Bro. Don't even get me started on that shit.
All right. Fair enough. Have we covered what show would your pet watch? Like if
that little fat fuck would watch cooking shows.
Or hoarders?
Motos or hoarders. Oh no. No. He's on Gordon Ramsay for sure.
Gordon Ramsay, Bobby Flay.
Yeah. Who's Bobby Flay?
Or Guy Fieri, Drivers, Diners, and Drive-Thrus. Would he be watching look at all that greasy food. Oh.
Right. He's like, yes. Oh, what's up with cats and eating everything too? Cats will eat anything. My cat was eating rice the other day. I'm like, don't eat that. That'd definitely give you fucking diabetes.
No, it won't.
All those carbs?
Okay, all right. Listen, are you starving your cats?
No, he's overweight by 15 pounds. Motherfucker's a big old fuck. He thinks he's a Maine Coon. Is that what those are called? Those big giant ones?
The Maine Coon cat?
Maine Coon cats? That's what he thinks he is.
I had a girl one time that told me she had a Norwegian forest cat.
What?
Yeah, Norwegian forest cat.
Did it look like a tiger?
I don't know. And I said, that's bullshit. You made that up.
Did you look it up?
She kept trying to present me evidence that this is a real breed. I'm like, fuck you, it's a made up cat. This is like something out of Narnia, right? A forest fucking cat.
You gotta crawl through the fucking closet to get this motherfucker. Hey, you ever been to that one truck stop? If you go through their closet, you'll get a fucking Norwegian cat. The fuck?
Dude, I was like, no cat wants to be out in the forest in the snow. It's bullshit.
Oh, that's
snow.
true. That makes sense.
I'm like, this is bullshit. But on another note, there are chickens that come from like Iceland that don't mind being out in the snow.
Chickens?
Yeah.
From Iceland.
Yeah.
Iceland's full of green stuff, I heard. Isn't that the joke? Iceland's full of green, Greenland's
full
of ice.
That's why the Vikings named it Iceland, is because they didn't want anybody to go there, and that's why they named Greenland. And Greenland's full of fucking ice and only has one tree on the entire continent, right? On the entire place, and it's inside of a museum, alive.
I'm sorry, what the fuck did you just say?
Iceland has one tree, and it's inside of a museum growing. Not Iceland, I'm sorry, Greenland. The Vikings called Greenland because it was covered with ice, and they wanted everybody to go there. They called Iceland, which is green.
That's some Five Rings fighting shit, some Sun Tzu shit right there.
That is some Sun Tzu shit.
Oh my. We're way off topic here. I'm still thinking about Poncho and those two bitches with the truck driver. How did he get those broads? That's all I'm saying. They were too fine for wine.
Too fine for wine. It was that badass truck he was driving in his belt buckle.
Who wants to be with him? He stinks. He's in a truck all day.
Right, with crunched up balls that smell like piss because he pissed all over himself.
When he was fucking Ponch from Chips or whatever that guy's name was, he couldn't get no bitches in that show, did he?
No. I don't remember. No, he was kind of a player. I don't
remember it. I'll tell you what, though.
But they're like, all of them were like, you're a cop.
Yeah. Badge bunnies, you fucks.
They were all badge bunnies.
If there's any badge bunnies listening to our podcast, you gotta go.
Gotta go.
I'm just joking. You can stay. Fuck. 97 seconds of shit is what's happening here today. Listen, let's get back on our man, okay? Steven's been doing God's work in the Ukraine.
Oh, has he?
Fuck. No.
That's for another podcast.
Yeah, that's just... God damn it, Steven. You better be cleaning up Louisiana still.
Right. Dude, look.
He's not done there.
He's not done there.
No. He's going to use Aikido to bring peace to Louisiana.
Okay.
That's what he should have done.
Instead
of shopping for more tiger shirts. Motherfucker. I'm upset. How did we get here? We were supposed to be talking. Let's get back to it. Menacing cats.
They're all sociopaths.
See, that's what I'm saying. But is that really true? Because maybe your cat just wanted to play fetch with you. Maybe the cat figured out the human and is playing off what we think.
Hold on. I had a cat that lived in a chicken coop with the chickens. Yeah.
He just wanted to live in the fridge.
Right. No, but he never ate them. He never killed them. He would snuggle with them at night.
Not the ones you... Okay, well...
And then he would just go out all day long, do cat shit, and then he'd come home and get back in the chicken coop at night and go to bed with them.
What?
Absolutely. I'll eat the chicken cat.
Well, that sounds like, listen, this is the type of shit right here where now we're talking about reality and perception. His reality was he was around chickens. His perception was he believed he's a chicken.
Fair enough.
Right?
Fair enough.
Just like our cats believe that they're humans. Come on, dude. They definitely do. Why else would a cat throw something on the ground in front of you?
Listen,
he wants you to get the fuck up and pick it up.
Right, because they're motherfuckers. But and explain to me why cats always want to be on refrigerators and shit, lording over you.
Yeah, that's
looking
what I'm
down
saying.
on you. They always want to be up high, looking down on you.
Well, you know isn't it the Egyptians who thought cats were
gods?
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe they are.
Maybe. And we're just too dumb to realize it.
Or
right? Like they tell each other, I have the dumbest human ever.
All I'm saying is most dog owners, I mean, look at dog owners, right? There's a huge percentage, and I'm not knocking anybody because I understand it. First of all, dogs used to be for the rich. Everybody knows that.
Okay.
Because most people couldn't afford to feed most people couldn't afford to feed their family, much less a dog.
Okay.
So if you had dogs, you were royalty.
Okay.
Right? You had these big dogs. You could afford to pay for them. You could afford to have that lifestyle. And if you were lavish, you probably had the lifestyle that you could afford to pay somebody else take care of the fucking dog for you. Okay. Unless you're playing with them, right? But most people don't realize that a dog is a direct reflection of who you are as a human.
So what are you saying about the people with purse dogs?
Oh, those people are fucking sourheads.
So look, now you know it.
No, but it's true.
Look, so, that's not true because I had a toy poodle.
You hang out at truck stops, homie. We know. We already been there. We already know what you were doing with that toy poodle.
All right, listen.
Now we know the secret.
Now we're getting dirty.
There's the hand signal.
I had a girlfriend that brought home a toy poodle.
Okay.
And I looked at her and said, and it was covered in dreadlocks because it'd been running the streets for a while.
What?
Yeah, it had like dreadlocks down to the ground because it had been running the streets for a while. Yeah, rescued toy poodle.
See, but now you've just changed the dynamic though, because that dog is rescued.
And I said, listen, that's not a dog. I don't want that thing.
That's a mop.
That's a mop.
It's a dirty mop.
So we got him cleaned up, right?
Steven's been using that dog to clean up Louisiana.
Right. So we got him cleaned up. And I didn't have a passion for this dog until I walked him down the street for the first time to go to the bathroom. And when he went to piss, he flipped up on his front feet, started walking on his front feet with his dick like 2 feet up in the air and started pissing all over things.
Oh.
And I said, holy shit, it's a circus dog.
Right.
This dog is amazing. And I thought about it. Like, why does he flip up on his front feet with his dick up in the air, pissing all over stuff? It's so his scent is up higher off the ground, and everybody in the neighborhood thought he was a bigger dog than he was.
Trying to flex.
He was straight flexing on the whole neighborhood. That dog was gangster.
First of all, so then...
I just took all the air out of that big old balloon.
First... No. Because Joe Skelly, you're a gangster.
No, far from it.
Oh, no.
Far from it.
Oh, no, Joe Skelly. We've been here. We're here now. The dog is still a direct reflection of its owner.
So you say I'd just be flexing on people?
Well, either that, or what if we looked at it another way? In the terms of some of the people that we've talked about that you personally know that I happen to follow, maybe he was a professional blender. The true gray man.
The true gray man.
The gray man.
Gray man.
Gray man. You know, when I went to Japan, I invented the gray man. My character never gets hit. You know, he fucking told the producer once that his character never gets hit because they had it in there that he got punched, right? You ever notice?
Does he not get hit because of all that?
Have you not noticed?
Listen, I figured it out. It's all that KFC he swills down.
Oh, fuck. So he's greasy as fuck all the time?
Greasy as fuck all the time.
That's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
Boxers do that.
Yeah.
So the gloves slide off, right?
Gloves slide off.
Why can't Stevie do it?
Right.
But,
it's a possibility.
So the dog is a reflection. He's a pro blender. He's a city dog. Well, you said it yourself. You found him on the street.
Yes.
So he's a hood homie.
Yes, he is.
Right. So
yes,
he's smart.
I'm sorry. Yes,
right.
he was.
So he's smart as fuck. Well, there you go.
He was super
direct
intelligent.
reflection of the owner. He knew how to survive the streets. You knew how to hand signal at the truck stop.
Oh, whoa.
Hey, I had to go there.
Whoa.
I'm just checking to make sure.
Yeah. Listen.
Oh, we're getting close.
Yes, we're
getting close.
Why do I even come here? Why do I even come here to do these things?
30, 97 seconds of all the shit you need.